said it internally. There's certain things that we said, I will never do that. But is there a price? For some of you, the price is simply fun. Sure, whatever. I'll do it if it's fun. without even a thought of the standard of right and wrong. Why? Because you won't allow yourself to think beyond yourself and think beyond the situation in that moment, so you sell out. What's some other reasons that your generation sells out? Popularity? Beer? Yeah? What? Pot? Yeah, drugs, alcohol. What about convenience? Entertainment, to impress the opposite sex. What about acceptance? Listen, shh. Acceptance. That's a big one, right? I want to be accepted, so I'll do whatever. The problem with acceptance is you lose yourself in the middle of it. You see, nobody else can be you. Only you can be you. Alright? God created you to be you. Forget about what everybody else thinks. God made you to be you. Well, maybe your sellout price is to get high, like you were saying. Because you're either hurting so badly inside or you're so bored with your life that you want to step outside of reality and experience something different. Listen to me. Shh. Don't make me call you out. Listen, as we take a look at this list of things that so many teens sell out for, they're cheap, they're worthless. Some of you have lowered your standards already, and you're started down a path of godlessness and self-destruction and a lifetime of spiraling consequences for one of those cheap, worthless traits. And you're saying, world, what will you give me? What will you give me, world, to turn my back on what's right? I pray that tonight you will begin to say with your life, I will never sell out who I am and who God made me to be. I've already been bought by the highest bidder. That highest bidder is Jesus Christ. He's the one who went to the cross for you. He's the one who who paid it all for you. He's the one who conquered death, hell, and the grave for you. Number 3, what will it cost you? I want to look at two sides of this cost thing. The cost to live apart from God and the cost to live for God. So what will it cost you to live apart from God? It will cost you everything. In Matthew 27, 1 through 10, it says, early in the morning, all the chief priests and the elders of the people came to the decision to put Jesus to death. They bound him, led him away, and handed him over to Pilate, the governor. When Judas, who had betrayed him, saw that Jesus was condemned, he was seized with remorse and returned the 30 silver coins to the chief priests and the elders.
I have sinned. I have betrayed innocent blood.
What's that to us? That's your responsibility.
So Judas threw the money into the temple and left. Then he went away and hanged himself. The chief priest picked up the coins and said, it is against the law to put this into the treasury since it's blood money. So they decided to use the money to buy the potter's field as a burial place for foreigners. That is why it has been called the field of blood to this day. Listen to me. Sin will take you farther than you want to go. It'll cost you more than you want to pay, and it'll leave you longer than you want to stay. Some of you don't even know this, but there are marketers and corporations who are pimping your generation. I'm not talking about pimping like pimp my ride and make it look cool. I'm talking about they're getting filthy, stinking rich off your generation, and you don't even know it. Because of the ministry of Acquire the Fire, back in 2001 or 2002, I had the opportunity to read MTV's mission statement and some other philosophies that they have written down. Some of this might shock you. It said in there, without any apology whatsoever, it said, we don't target 14-year-olds, we own them. That's what it said right in their mission statement. How do you like that? How's that make you feel? Listen to me, there's more. They said they wanted to create what they called mooks, which is a lazy, gross, rebellious teenage guy who won't think for themselves, and they're driven by sexual desire and laziness, and they will be, listen to me, they'll be dependent upon MTV's philosophies and products the rest of their life. It says that with no apology whatsoever, right in their mission statement and their philosophies of their corporation. They also said they wanted to create what they called midriffs, which was a girl who felt like she had to flaunt herself and dress very sexual and appear like Britney Spears at the time. It wasn't, please.